today I want to talk about your mind. I guess this wasn't on your mind, right? Do you think it was your decision to click on this video? Or do you think that it was just by chance that you clicked on this video? Or has something influenced you? Was it maybe the banner that you saw about this video and you got curious about this topic? I guess so. So I want to take you a bit out, like let's zoom out, because the mind is a very complex topic. I want to explain you the process of decision making. Most people don't even know why they decide. They think that everything is just natural. But in reality, most decisions that we make are a result of influence. Yeah, I can give you an example. A few years ago, they tested people in a movie theater, in fact, and within the movie, there was a break. And before the break, they showed for a milli nanosecond Coca-Cola. And then they figured that people bought Coke. And they didn't even know that they saw it because it was so fast that only the brain registers it. And then they tested it to make sure it was real. They tested the same with Sprite. And guess what? In that movie, during the break, people didn't choose Coca-Cola. The majority choose Sprite. That kind of decision making is what I'm talking about. And this is about the mind. The mind is actually very easy to influence. There are, it's rare. There are some people that really have a strong mind, a strong character. It's hard to influence them. Like no matter what marketing budget you spent on them, you will not change their mind. But it's rare. But the majority is not like that. And I think that's a problem. And I'm here to make you aware about your own mind. I want you to take control of your own mind. So there is a reason, for example, why more governments are now banning the use of social media for teenagers because they realized the harm. Yeah, I mean, Facebook, or now they renamed themselves. They call themselves Meta, which owns WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram. They really have a pretty sick way of controlling. Yeah, controlling, because there was a lawsuit against them in which one Facebook employee literally admitted how it works. So, for example, if you are a young teenager, female, and you take a selfie of yourself and you happen to delete that selfie, this knowledge means and translates to, okay, this person is not happy with the way she looks. That's why she deleted her own selfie. And what happens next? It will blow your mind. She gets advertisings about makeup products. And what does she do then? She will order makeup products because in that ad, it shows you and explains you don't like yourself today, you will feel more prettier when you put these chemicals on your face. And that's mind control even. It's more than influence. It is more than influence. And if you then buy the product, you are kind of scammed. And to make use of the weaknesses and the insecurities of people is very evil. That's at least what I think. Look, I'm eating popcorn now. There is a chance that many of you might crave it. Maybe some of you might make plans to go to the movies tonight just to have this popcorn. This is how we are, we humans. When we see others doing something, we want to do it too. And now you might say, well, that's normal, isn't it? Well, maybe, maybe not. I think you can train your mind, or you don't think so. You think your mind is that weak? I think just as you can train your body and go to the gym, there are ways to train your mind too. You can teach your mind what you really want. And it's important because if you end up getting things that you really don't want, you will end up being deeply depressed. Have you ever thought of that? I guess not. Let me explain. If I put you in a room with 4 walls, and all these 4 walls are just white, and if you're asked after a few hours what you want, and whatever you decide then is actually your decision, I would say. But if I put in one of these walls a picture of hot chocolate, and if you then tell me I'm craving hot chocolate, then there is a chance that, there is a very high chance that you might crave hot chocolate. And that's influencing. And that is a major problem. Now, in this day and age, everybody is craving a very popular drink. I'm not going to name it now. I will give you a hint. It's bitter. It actually doesn't taste so good, but everybody likes it, and everybody pretends that it's the best thing. You know, it's not coffee. No, it's something else. It's green. It's matcha. Yes, it's everywhere. Everybody wants matcha. Even McDonald's offers matcha now. And this is a sign. This is exactly the point that I'm talking about. This is how humanity is influenced. And I'm telling you, the majority of the people that drink matcha, they actually find it disgusting. They only drink it because they like it. They don't. They drink it because the majority does it. The majority gets matcha, posts it on their social media, Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, you name it. And then, that's the thing to go. It has to be matcha. Matcha is what's cool today. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's what it is. Well, I know matcha before it was mainstream. I had the authentic matcha without strawberry. Who mixes strawberry with matcha? Because you need to satisfy the mainstream. You need to make it taste actually good so they come again. But if you guys really drink the authentic matcha, it's actually with hot water. You won't even be able to swallow it. But yeah, that's exactly the point that I'm trying to make. And let's take it further. The mind. What does the mind want? The clothes that you wear, the bag that you carry, is it really what you want? Or is it because you watch certain movies in which these bags and these clothes and these cars are portrayed as amazing? Think about yourself. Think about if this is really your own decision, or about what you eat. The food habits are very important. So I used to be vegan for a few months because it was my personal choice. Back in 2010, I wanted to reduce uric acid in my blood, and I decided that being vegetarian and a bit vegan might help with that. I did so, and I got the results I wanted, and then I changed back to a new kind of normal where I limited my meat consumption, and that was my own choice. I did this choice with caution, like I really researched, and I made this choice because I had blood results that made me rethink my diet. Now, the veganism of today is something else. Most people choose this vegan lifestyle because a certain famous celebrity is vegan. And that's wrong, in my opinion. Maybe not in your opinion, but in my opinion, if you do something just because somebody famous is doing it, it's really questionable. What if this famous person has a very bad habit, like doing drugs? You won't do drugs then? Well, I think many people actually would do it. So is that how much power you give to celebrities to influence your day-to-day decision making? Is that maybe why at the airports you see celebrities with a certain perfume bottle or with a certain watch? Is that why they use celebrities? Because they are able to influence your decisions and your mind? Yeah. Isn't it interesting how deep our minds are? Did you ever think about it? You didn't. And if I was able to make you at least think about your mind, mission accomplished for me. Because I'm not here to influence you. It's quite the opposite. I want to open your mind and eyes to make you realize that you have been influenced every day, 24/7, everywhere you look. But nobody told you that you are being influenced. Nobody told you that they are effing with your mind. And that's a problem. And we need to be aware about this. We need to understand why we do this. If you see a woman with a certain dog and a certain bag, a Hermes bag or a Louis Vuitton bag and a certain little puppy kind of dog, and then you go to another country and you see the same, and to another city you see the same dog breed and the same bag brand, it's not because these women that don't even know each other made the choice because they wanted it. They are the result by the same algorithm. Their decisions of that breed of dog and that type of brand's bag are not because they really like to have it. It doesn't come from themselves. Like, if you think that it's by coincidence, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. If you really think that it's coincidence, I have nothing else for you, really. Yeah. So that's the lesson for today. It's not a lesson. So if you have any kind of criticism, critique, please don't keep it in your mind. Share it in the comment section. And please like and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions about any topics that you would want me to talk about, leave it in the comments and I'm happy to read it. Thank you.